All right, you're good.
All right, good morning and welcome to our monthly Student of the Month. It's one of the more fun things I get to do as principal. We recognize anywhere from 10 to 12 students each month, and a student can't repeat. So it really is a really big deal, honestly, that you get selected out of almost 1,200 students. So this month, for the month of March, we'll get started. I'll bring Miss Loveday. There's Jesse. I knew you were here somewhere. Come on up.
Good morning. Brady. Brady is an amazing student. He is a scholar, and he has my heart. He does. But he also works with other educators at PATH and then also Mr. David here. So I wanted to read you a note from him. So Brady is always a joy to be around. He always helps out with his other friends and cares for his friends. I am thankful for his kindness and happy he is Student of the Month, Mr. David. So congratulations, Brady.
So Brady, I'm going to use you as an example because I forgot to tell everybody how this works, right? I knew my speech seemed a little quick this morning. You're going to go over and take a picture, and then at the end, everybody's going to get together in the corner and take a picture as well. All right? Okay. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, from our Career Technology and Education Department, Ms. Valenti, come on up.
So I'm very excited to celebrate this student. I hope I don't cry. I'm really going to try not to. I'm going to try to be just really happy because I love this student so much and celebrate her. So Emma is a senior in the 4th class of the Teacher Academy Pathway, which is the internship. And I have taught Emma in 5 classes because I also taught her in health. So we know each other pretty well at this point. And a teacher is somebody who's knowledgeable, patient, dedicated, inspiring, supportive, and motivating. And Emma is already all of these things so early in her teaching career. Emma is a ray of sunshine. She's positive, funny, energetic, and she participates regularly in every class that I've ever taught her. She's a light in every room, and she can also bust out some moves in class too, She just adds a great energy to class. She has an abundance of patience with others. She has a natural ability to organize herself and others. I've seen her help other students, and you can see that she truly cares and respects students. I just watched her this week, and she was really trying to connect with the student and coming up with some creative ways to get that student to understand something. She organized a book drive. How many books did you collect? Do you have any idea? 2,000 books for the community. She did it all. She got all the kids involved. I mean, it's truly amazing. She balances work and sports, and I remember talking to her and as a little 10th grader in health and just thinking, wow, this girl really has it all together, and she truly does. It's not just me who thinks highly of her. Her mentor teacher said, Emma is an absolute delight and a wonderful asset to our classroom. The students adore her. And, she said to me before, can I just go early? Can I just go? I just want to be there. She just wants to be there with her little firsties. And she knows herself. She's a deep thinker. She just is on the right path in so many ways. It's been great to see her grow, and I'm truly blessed to have taught you. So, love you.
Yeah. All right, from our English department, Mr. Mullen, come on down.
Hey everybody, this is Aiden. So I am Mr. Mullen, I teach English, and Aiden is pretty much everything you want in the English classroom. So his work has always been insightful. Any analysis we're looking at, he's hitting on things that other kids aren't hitting. And he's doing everything that you want a kid to do. He's asking questions, he's curious about things. It's not just, what do I need to know to get the grade in the class? He's trying to understand the concepts. And that's great. And I have a handful of kids like that. I've actually got a pretty good group this year. What puts Aiden kind of in a separate category from everybody else, the first 2 weeks of school, we did have a kid who was just out. He was completely out. And the first 2 weeks of school are probably the most important weeks. We're kind of setting the kids up for, this is how things happen in this classroom. These are the strategies we're going to use to get inside the text. This kid missed all that. So I asked the kids, I was like, hey, can anybody kind of partner up with this guy, kind of help him out? He's overwhelmed, needs the help. And Aiden was the first one to be like, absolutely, I'll do it. Didn't necessarily know the kid, wasn't necessarily friends with the kid, but just like, yeah, hey, I'm going to help this kid understand. So that's an admirable quality. I think that's going to take him very far, and that's why Aiden is our English Student of the Month.
All right, next up from our math department, Dr. Weeder, come on down.
Good morning. I chose Caitlin for my Student of the Month. I teach Caitlin Algebra 2, and she's a wonderful student that comes in and is ready to work every day and dedicated to learning math and furthering her education. So I congratulate her on really just being dedicated to what she needs to get done, and really does a great job. So thanks, Caitlin. Great, congratulations.
All right, from our physical education and health department, Ms. Shanker.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Schenker, and from the PE department, I have chosen Jackson Berger as the Student of the Month. He is in Fitness for Life, and as a 9th grader, sometimes kids come in not sure what to expect with their PE class. Sometimes it changes a lot from middle school. What he does that kind of sticks out to me is, and it's right after lunch, and for me at least, he comes in right away and he's like, what are we doing today? He is like ready to go. He always is curious what we're doing, and he pretty much jumps at everything we're gonna do. He is a good team player. I think sometimes with working with kids that you don't know, it can be a little difficult, but he's ready to go all the time. A couple of things that have really impacted the rest of the class too are he is really good at making sure that we're following the rules of the games. He doesn't have a lot of classmates that want to follow all of the rules, right? So, but he is ready to say, nope, that's not how we do it, this is how we're gonna do it, okay? So one of the ones that we've done recently is pickleball, and we have 4 games going on at a time. I can't ref every single game, so this is the really big test of you all need to know the rules, and you need to call out your opponent, and you need to make sure you're following your own rules. He's really good with that, and when things weren't working out how they should, he was quick to say, could you come over here and just clarify some stuff for us? So we took care of that. Another thing too, which I think he was really concerned about, was when we started team handball, and he's like, I don't think I can throw that hard. And once he started getting the ball, he just was scoring goals like crazy, right? So I think that he was not really expecting to do that. So I'm really proud of him for giving a lot of effort, trying really, really hard, and working well with everybody else. So congratulations.
All right, from our science department, Ms. Ferry, come on down.
All right, I'm gonna put some glasses on. All right, good morning, everyone. Today I have the pleasure of recognizing a truly exceptional student, someone who embodies dedication, perseverance, and a passion of learning. So it's with great honor that I recognize Riley as our Science Student of the Month. Chemistry is no easy subject, and Riley definitely can attest to this. Riley would start off every unit in tears, declaring it was too hard and she was never going to get it. And could we just go back to the old unit? But with hard work, self-discipline, and an eagerness to go above and beyond, she was able to get it all of the new content, and would declare at the end of every unit, well, that was pretty easy. And then we get to the next unit and the tears would come again. Riley was able to maintain an A in that chemistry class. She consistently studied on her own time, demonstrating a true love for learning and a commitment to excellence. What truly sets Riley apart is her willingness to help others. She's not only focused on her own success, but takes time to assist her classmates, making complex chemistry concepts easier for them to understand and inspiring those around her. She's also very conscious about turning in all of her assignments on time, showing responsibility and dedication that goes far beyond the classroom. So Riley, your hard work does not go unnoticed. You are a role model and a leader, and a reminder of what can be achieved through determination and kindness. So congratulations.
All right, next up from our Visual Arts Department, Ms. Paramore. Come on down.
Good morning. I chose Joe as my student of the month. I chose Joe because since the beginning of the semester, he has always displayed characteristics of a good student. He starts his warm-ups and he always has his sketchbook or visual journal. He's always prepared and ready to go. Joe never hesitates to clean up his space, which is pretty huge in art class. He takes initiative in his work and demonstrates a willingness to grow. He has a quiet strength that reflects respect for his peers and teacher. Kudos to his parents, because I believe he will grow up to be a very reliable, strong adult with an excellent work ethic. So congratulations.
All right, now from our World Language Department, Ms. Dabney, come on down.
I'm Miss Dabney. I teach Zach in Spanish 1, and when I was thinking about what to say, I thought about the Buck's expectations. So Zach is responsible in that he does all his work, gets it on time, and makes sure he understands the concepts. And he shows respect in a classroom that's fourth period where a lot of kids are checked out by that time, honestly. But what stands out for me with Zach is two things. One is he has a passion for Spanish. He came up and he told me that right off the bat. He said, I'm really interested in this. And he'll ask, he'll come after class and he'll say, what did you mean by this? Or what's that? Or that was really neat. And the other thing that kind of touches my heart is that he sits with a kid who maybe doesn't find things quite as easy as he does, a kid who maybe is a little bit different, but is quite intelligent. And he kind of makes sure that that kid kind of stays on track, kind of helps him out a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying, well, I am saying, because when Zach was out sick, the kid was floundering. So that's a quality that I admire, and it's a quality that I'll try to emulate. So thank you very much, sir.
All right, and last but certainly not least, as she was making her last final notes, Ms. Wright from our Performing Arts Department, come on down.
You all know me, I have to rehearse it, and I rehearsed it with her on this side. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Emmeline Schweitzer. I work on her last name all the time. This is Emmeline Schweitzer. And before Emmeline ever came to high school, I got emails from students who worked with her that said, Emmeline is so talented. She is great. She's a star. Oh, Miss Wright, you're gonna love her. Before she ever got here. And they were right. Emmeline is so kind and talented. She works hard every single day, and her dedication shines through on the stage as well as off the stage. In class, she shares her input and listens to others. Now, you need to know Emmeline is in a very robust, very vivacious, see all those nice words I used, classroom. And to get her opinion in at any point is an amazing feat. So congratulations for being, one of those participants in class. Last year, Emmeline choreographed for dance company for the first time. And this year, she's going to do it again. She did an amazing job. So come on out to the dance company showcase to see Emmeline's good work. Next year, Emmeline has a unique opportunity to continue her passion for dance and dance for a professional dance company. It's a dance like conservatory, and it's called CLI. There, Emmeline will get training that will help her to land a job after 1 year in the dance industry. As an aside, her father, since Emmeline's freshman year, recorded all of our dance shows, so we're going to very much miss you, and thank you very much for everything. So in conclusion, I'd like to say, Emmeline, it has been a pleasure to work with you these last 4 years, and I want all of you to know that my students were right. Emmeline is so talented. She is so great. I do love her. And you remember her name, Emmeline Schweitzer, because she will be a huge star.
So I always get nervous when Miss Wright is on the list. Because I don't know where, she doesn't always, in a good way. I'm not sure where to, place her. I figured this time it was better if I just ended because it's not fair probably to anybody else. So again, this ceremony, we do it monthly. We start in October, and it really is a highlight of not only the month, but the year. And to see, like I said, this month it was 10 students get recognized out of about 1,200 is a very big feat. So hang around if you need to. There's donuts and coffee, maybe something else over there too. But we'll get a group picture, and thank you for coming. Have a great morning.
Students, with your